Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Oh, let me unlock this door. Wrong button. Welcome to whatever day of the week it is. I don't know. It is a day where I don't work, and Susie is actually not working either. So we're gonna take advantage of the sun, that guy up there, and we're gonna go check out the sites. We're gonna go to a place that I was recommended when one of my supervisors at work. Here, right here on West Palm Beach. So I got my son hat. I know it's branded Southwest, but hey. So we are ready to come check out this place. We're gonna go get some ice for the cooler that Susie got, so we can put ice on our refreshments. And yeah, we just off from work today, so let's enjoy the sun. It is Florida anyway. So keep in mind, I've never been to this place. I don't know what it looks like. I just heard about it from like 3 different people, and I always thought it was somewhere down south, but it's here, close to where we are. You know, we are in West Palm Beach, and we used to live closer to Miami, in Pompano, which the drive to Miami was shorter, but from here to go down to Miami to do whatever we want to do, it's we're doing about an hour drive. So to check out this place and see if it's worth it, it would be nice to have something like that close by. So don't know how long we're gonna stay there. I don't know if we're gonna like it. I don't know if it's gonna be hard to park. I don't know anything. So it's our first time checking it out. So that's why we're bringing you along. I haven't been vlogging lately, so I just work a lot. I wish I could retire, to tell you the truth, and have money to never be home. Nah, I don't mean that. I mean to always be traveling somewhere, you know. And because we don't know when our last day is. You know, people think they're invincible, and other people have the mentality that they're not gonna do anything now because they want to save all the money they can. So when they literally stop working at the age of retirement, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna change soon, it's gonna be a higher number. And then they're gonna want to spend the money that they saved in, you know, on vacation. But the older you are, think about this, the less physical abilities you have, and the less activities you can do. You know, some doctors actually advise some of their patients that are, you know, up there in age, to avoid traveling on airplanes because of the, you know, the pressurization. Because, you know, planes travel at 35,000 feet up in the air, and it does something to the human body. So if you have some type of physical disability that is affected by that, that's out the window. You cannot travel by air anywhere, and you know, to travel by sea or by land is very limited. So yeah, my way of thinking is try to do the most you can now, because anything can happen at any time, and it's better to say I've accomplished some things, or I tried, rather than to say I never had the chance. So if you one of those people that trying to save money and just put it aside for when you're 70 years old, stop working, and then have fun in life? I'm not here to tell you what to do, but my personal opinion, use that money that you're putting aside and utilize it in the present. And the day we die, we die. That's all I can say about that. Not for now, leave the present, because we don't know how long our future is.
That's a fact.
So, anyway, let's go check out Peanut Island. So we're on this road that we're on here. It's called Blue Heron. So we are definitely north, a little north from West Palm Beach. And if you look that way in the distance, I can't zoom in because I'm driving, but the Margaritaville at Sea Cruise Melody, you can see it from here. So this is the bridge of Blue Heron, and so look, that's Peanut Island right there.
Oh.
So that right there is Peanut Island, and then this to the left, this is a place where we can park. And my supervisor said that, you know, he owns a boat, so he comes here and he throws it in the water, and they just hang out at Peanut Island. So let's go check this place out. That's a statue of a sailman, Phil Foster. This is Phil Foster Marina Park, I guess. It's a cool area. If you have a jet ski or a boat, you can come, and they have the ramp here, and just put it in the water. And there's plenty of body water. So there's the ramp. You can see the people putting their boats in. Wow, that's a steep. The thing is low. The tide, the water level. We made it to Phil Foster. This place is called Phil Foster Park. It's and out there in the distance, I'm gonna get you a different footage from another camera. That is Peanut Island. So it's an island that is in the middle of the bay, and you can access it by either going on a jet ski or your own boat. And they have ways to walk in the island. I don't know what they have over there, but it's also surrounded by beaches. And I don't know this park if it has any accessibility for us to get in the water. But we got some refreshments from Wawa, so we're gonna eat that because we're hungry. And then we're gonna get some more footage about this place. So we're gonna just kind of walk around it to see what it's all about.
I need my chair.
Never been here. That is the undercarriage of the Blue Heron Bridge, the Blue Heron Blvd. So they do have a little, right under the bridge, a bunch of sand, like a little man-made beach, and I guess, and it has shades. That's kind of nice. I don't know the parking situation just yet, so yeah, I think it's free parking. So we are gonna walk towards the end of the bridge here where the ramp begins, because Susie wants to be on the sand, but she also wants to be in the sun. And all of this is shaded, and I see an area in the corner over there where it's more open to the sun. So no alcoholic beverage, no portable grease, no loud music, no pets, and you have to have a permission to dive. Again, we are in Phil Foster Park. It is, yeah, I don't know if it's man-made, but yeah, it does feel like a beach. Here in the shade, tell you, it is true though. So she said she will probably be cold because I don't really suffer from that, but in this shade, yeah, she will be fine. So we're gonna go to the sun over there. But we are finally here. We made it. Not to the final destination, which is Peanut Island. I don't know if you can see on the reflection of my glasses back there in the distance. That is Peanut Island over there. But we are finally here. We made it. Not to the final destination, which is Peanut Island. I don't know if you can see on the reflection of my glasses back there in the distance. That is Peanut Island over there. But like I said before, we can only access it by water. So all the middle section, I literally can see little kids standing above the level of the water. So that is like a big sand dune in the middle of the bay. If we have something that we can float on, I'm sure that we can actually manage to go to at least the sandbar. You know, being careful that right there with all those posts are in the water, that is a no wake zone, and that's a waterway for any vessel to go through. Like that one is coming over there, it's gonna go through. So if you're trying to go back and forth, you have to mind your traffic, you have to pay attention. But the fact that it's not crowded, I guess a lot of people know about it, but not everyone knows about it. I didn't know about it. It's good, you know, and it's free parking, you have shade, you have sun, and you have this small beach-like area, if you will. You can just kind of chill like we are. We are chilling. So again, we are sitting on Phil Foster grounds. This is a park. And across the way, it's Peanut Island. Look it up on the map, and we're gonna show you. It's an island in the middle of the bay, and there's an inlet to go in and out to the open ocean. All right, guys. I don't know how this is gonna feel. Oh, the water is not actually bad. Look, I'm actually getting in the water. It is definitely not actually bad. Well, I guess over there on the surface it's a little warmer than in here. So the deeper you get, you can feel a little cooler. But this is what it looks around me. That road behind me, that is Blue Heron Road, Blue Heron Boulevard. That bridge, and it goes all the way across. So right now, that is the east side. That's the east coast. Here, we're not gonna try to stay here too long. We're probably gonna try to make sure that there's still sun out, so we can go and see in which beach this comes out to Blue Heron. But it is a nice day actually to do it. The water is not as warm as I would like to, but this is what it's all about. When you're in Florida, it's about the water life, because Florida is all about water. Not the freshwater kind that's, you know, the lakes and the ponds and other stuff where you have alligators. It's about the sea, and this is as close as you can get. Over there is the island, and I see they have like a hut. You know, they actually have maybe, you know, some type of buildings over there, and they have, I'm pretty sure they have bathrooms and stuff. It's not an island that has electricity, I don't think, because remember, it's just a piece of land that's in the middle of the bay. If you look at that way, that's the port, the industrial port for West Palm Beach, which is, you know, very, very busy. Right now, the only big ship that I see there, it's the Margaritaville cruise, which we already taken. I got videos on my YouTube channel. I might post this video on both channels. I have the Alex Dominican, and I have the, oh, what is this? There's something on the screen. Sorry if you couldn't see well. I have the channel that's called Alex Dominican, and I also have the one that is called Alejandro Vlogging. And you know, I like doing that stuff. I don't know that I want to try. I'm trying to be a professional YouTuber because that is a full-time job. I'm not saying that I couldn't do it, but I have to change my lifestyle. I know it's hard with a 5-day-a-week job like the one I have. I have to work 5 days and I have 2 days off. If I work remotely, if my job was like from a computer or something, working on the internet, and I've seen some YouTubers actually do that. They actually have a job where they do whatever they do, but they always on the road. They're always traveling. They're always cruising. I like cruising, so I follow people that do cruising. And you would think these people, this is all they do. They cruise. They make money from the videos they post, and they just keep on cruising. But some of them actually have a full-time job. Sometimes you just don't know what the job is. So shout out to Pyro DJ. Your videos are actually the ones that got me started on doing this video cruising. You know, every time you go on vacation to take videos and post them on YouTube. I do have a goal. I would like to get monetized, meaning I would like to start getting money for the videos, the views that I get on my videos, and use that money to continue traveling. Also, shout out to EECC Travel. You guys are awesome. And I recently saw that you guys were visiting the Dominican Republic. That's where I'm from. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, this kid from, he started at Disney, JoJo's Roll. I watch your videos too, man. You're doing really good. Follow me back, please. All of you, and help me grow. Let's go check out what's underwater right now. What do you think?
I cannot say anything at that moment. Do not get so down, because she goes bad. It too is another. I cannot say anything at the moment. Do not.
Finally back in the troca. This is Pearl. Pearl is dirty. I don't know. It's on the side of the car, but I don't know how the hell a bird shed on the side of the truck.
That's good luck. It's called good luck.
I think good luck is when the shed is white, the shed is black. Now we know that this is here. It's not far from the house. Definitely gonna give it a second chance. And it's about the same distance if you want to drive to Lake Worth Beach. But Lake Worth Beach, I think it's
I don't like Lake Worth Beach.
you gotta pay for parking. This is free. This Blue Heron Blvd comes out when it gets to A1A, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so Blue Heron becomes A1A. That's what it does. Blue Heron becomes A1A. So this is
This is the place that we was just at, guys. Right here to my right.
that is a sandbar over there. So it definitely makes you feel like you're in Miami, but we're not in Miami. We're in West Palm Beach. That's why I was trying to say on the video I made on TikTok. In comparison, wow, look over there. It actually is making waves. The water's making waves right in the middle of the bay because that's where the sandbar is. So the wake is so close to the land that it creates waves. Just casually driving in the middle of the city. We're still on Blue Heron Boulevard. This is it looked like a water park, but it's a water complex. It's like maybe like a youth YMCA. Now this is a water park. That is definitely a water park here in West Palm Beach. Rapids Water Park. That is nice.
Alright.
And